Congresswoman Maxine Waters of California. And Congresswoman, I thought of you today for this reason. I want to play your reaction January 13th when you were briefed by James Comey in a classified briefing. Members of Congress walked out, yourself among them, flabbergasted, frustrated, upset. This was your reaction to that briefing. Take a look.
Can you tell us anything about the discussion?
No, it's classified and we can't tell you anything. All I can tell you is the FBI director has no credibility.
That's it.
I thought of you because I read the Times story last night and I thought, was that what she was talking about?
Well, let me just say I've been talking a lot about President Trump, and I've been talking about all of his allies. I've come to conclude that Trump has the Kremlin clan surrounding him and have been involved with him for a long time, and you named some of them this evening, starting with Flynn, of course, who just got caught in a lie because he was on a telephone conversation with the Russian ambassador, and he did talk about sanctions. And of course there's Manafort, who was his campaign manager and who certainly had a consultant agreement with the past president of the Ukraine, who was an ally of Putin's and controlled by Putin. And then you go on further and you take a look at Roger Stone. Roger Stone didn't tell you in this interview that he did business in the Ukraine. And what you have to ask him is, oh, were you tied into the former president who is the ally of Putin, who is controlled by Putin? And then, of course, there's Tillerson. Tillerson, who is now the Secretary of State, had a multi-billion-dollar deal with Putin and the Kremlin to drill in the Arctic. And guess what? It was stopped dead in its tracks because of the sanctions. And so his major job, in my estimation, is to help get those sanctions lifted from Russia so that they can proceed with this oil deal. So whether we're talking about any of them or Wilbur Ross or Carter Page, these are all people with ties that are documented with Russian and the Kremlin. And so I have named them Trump's Kremlin clan, because how is it that all of them with this background and with these connections end up in the same administration? I tell you, there's more to be learned about it. I believe there's been collusion. They were involved in his campaign, and we've got to dig. These investigations have got to show the connection and prove that collusion, because as for me, I think it leads to impeachment, and I believe that, and that's what I'm paying attention to.
All right, Congresswoman Maxine Waters, thank you.